So at this point, I have just finished normal. I'm level 42. And, yeah, let's go through some of our basic stuff here. Let's go on the Dried Lake. So, at the end of normal, you can see I have 1400 life, 118 shields, 527 mana. I'm currently running 2 ball lightning skills, a 4-link and a 3-link. I run Flame Golem, as you can see there. I run Whirling Blades, and I'm using 2 daggers. Alright, so here's what I'm using for terms of gear. I'm using a pretty bad chest, pretty bad helmet. I found a couple okay spell daggers that I'm using. Daggers also allow me to use Whirling Blades. I have some pretty sucky jewelry. It's not particularly awesome. My belt's okay. But yeah, this is all the kind of stuff you might see at the end of normal. My flasks aren't anything special. A lot of the orbs I've been using have, well, a lot of the orbs I would have had are being used for Dark Shrines. Well, as in, the orbs I would have gotten from selling things are being used on Dark Shrines. For terms of my passive tree, I'm a Shadow. As you can see, I've gotten things like some projectile speed and damage, spell damage, lightning stuff. I've picked up survival secrets for now for mana regeneration and the extra damage there. That's really nice. We've gone over into the witch tree. We picked up AoE and crit. I'm not going to go full crit. It's just going to be a little bit of crit. A little bit of crit helps. Like 100% crit is way more than 0% crit. Doubles your critical chance. I found this pretty good jewel here, so I'm using that. We got Deep Thoughts and Cruel Preparation, and I'm pathing into the Templar tree for more AoE, more life, some regen, more elemental stuff, cast speed. It's gonna be the Templar tree is gonna be really nice. Yeah. So in terms of how everything works, I typically just whirl around. If I see a big pack, I just cast my AoE skill, which is GMP. Ball, Lightning, and Spell Echo. And generally it's just wrecking everything right now. You can see my auras, I'm running 2 Heralds, Thunder and Ice, and then Clarity. And yeah, you can see the skill just melts things. And even though I haven't really spec'd crit, I'm still critting a fair amount. That's mainly because of the dual daggers and the spell crit mods I have. But yeah, this is how we're doing at the end of normal. It's actually feeling pretty good. I'm a little concerned about later on how I'm going to do about defenses, but we'll see. I think I'm going to be using a lot of armor energy shield gear later on, so that could help. That could help me a little bit in terms of defense, and I'll be getting some life regen when I'm in Cruel. So yeah, let me see if I can find someone to demonstrate my single target setup on. So the single target I'll just use on these is a single ball lightning supported with Spell Echo, slower projectiles, and knockback. As you can see, those 2 little balls just went to work and murdered the entire pack. But generally, the GMP setup kills big packs much faster. A lot of this because of the projectile speed. I'm trying to figure out like a balance point between projectile speed and like the slower projectiles knockback kind of style. Because like this GMP setup definitely does not have the single target DPS of the slower one. But at the same time, it's able to apply it. So, like, the range is good, and it doesn't take as long to get to the target. One of the things I did against Malachi, which there should be a video on, is that, or it might be at the beginning of this video, is that I could cast a couple of the slower ones, jump to the other side, and then cast some more, like that. If you imagine those chests and trunks are like the target. And that let me kite pretty well. And you can keep up the damage with that even though you're not in the same position, because ball lightning is kind of cool like that. You just kind of, it's just a fire and forget, really. Alright, cool. So with that, I think I'm going to go to Cruel now. My gear may be Dumpster, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, alright, let's make our way back, and we will get our way into Cruel.